Yeah, let's do another one. Completely lost the time. Now, it had like a 6-minute split on a 10-minute stage. Something's wrong there. I don't know what happened. So, let's fix the splits. Let's do a run. Off we go. So, stage 1, you got your 3 Johnnies. You put them right here. I hope this doesn't wind up being excessively fast again. Or slow, I mean. I want excessively fast. I was having like really weird slowdown after a while. And I'm wondering if that was what was costing me a lot of time in some of these. I don't know. I want to imagine it's possible. I also imagine not a normal thing. Hopefully not. At least I don't remember it being a normal thing. Like, I was avidly going into settings and swapping to low graphical just to try and fix it, which I never had to do. And I've gotten more efficient in where I'm placing guys and all that jazz, and it's just coming up with continually coming up with having the game getting slower and slower, and my splits getting slower and slower, and I'm just sitting here thinking, that can't be right, right? At least, I assume not. You don't need that last upgrade. Yeah, my input's been a little bit slow, and I wanted to make sure I had other windows minimized. But that's fine. Yay. Go on in. Hire David. Give him slow. Off we go. I do wonder if saving up for 2 Davids here makes up for dumping slows into that guy and more damage into the guy on the bar. I wonder if that'll work. I don't know if it will, but I want to try it. Because, yeah, otherwise you have to wait for them to go all the way around and down across the bar. Because, I mean, you still got to wait on this one. And hope that he doesn't miss. That worked. Go with less upgrades and more guns. That might be the way to go. Yeah, it looks like this is going to be faster. Okay, so don't worry about trying to finesse your way through some of this, unless you have to. Won't worry about doing this one on hard. I don't need it. At least mathematically, I don't really need it. Now, you do wind up using the slow here because there are... well, you want to create a bit of a murder hole for the boss. And you have the totally cool engine character that first time you hit him, they turn invisible. You can see through it with Tecumseh's aura, which is why he becomes so desperately important later on in the run. But we don't have that character yet, so we have to put Johnnies near the start of the place to pop them as soon as possible, and also to help whittle some guys down. That get him. That would be why you take a couple ranks and slow on that guy, so that the other guys there can get another round of shots off. I'm gonna need a David up there too. Okay, here we go. Pop, 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 pop. They're invisible. One more David. And I will power up these guys a bit so that they can... Because things progressively get more hit points. A little bit harder to actually kill them. Three on slow. One offense for you, one offense for you. Let's go. Yeah. Those guys suck. They have evasion. They are terrible and we hate them. That should be enough for the last 2 rounds and also the boss. Because every time you click on one of those guys, once they have a level up, the game pauses. So guys aren't moving. So, right. And here's the boss. Yeah, there you go. And he gets murdered. Yay. Great. Hire you. Get the stun. Oh, actually, no, I meant to also give you the head popper, which is not bad. Can I actually just do that real quick? Yeah, okay. And I used to try and get fancy on this one too. I do not anymore. Because it's right after you get Billy the Kid. So you're thinking, ooh, I gotta use this guy on this stage. You don't. As per usual, find the quickest, easiest little murder packet that you can create. Find the good bottleneck. Put down your big damage, blow guys up from there. And once again, we do have invisible guys that eventually show up. That's why I have the 2 Johnnies where they are at. This one gets at least 1 rank of slow, so that by the time they pop out, there's 3 that'll manage to get to here, and these 2 will wind up blowing them up. Getting a second makes it much easier. Now we're just going to pump more damage into everything. I do wind up putting another Billy the Kid on there, because his ability to shoot 2 guys at the same time is pretty absurd. We like that. There you go. Guess it's a good thing I did put that second Daniel down there. But we'll get a Billy. Put him up on this corner. Because he shoots 2 guys. He's really, really great at just adding in that little extra bit of damage. But otherwise, it's the David show for pumping out a bunch of damage. Johnny's not bad since he's that much faster on his shots. He helps like kill things, clean them up in case waiting for the entirety of another turn of David getting ready to actually shoot something. Kind of garbage. Don't really like it. I'm going to take head popping on you, because why not? And extra damage. And that should be all the more that I really need to worry about. If anything, it'll just be placing more units, which doesn't pause the game. Don't think we're going to see any headshots, but, you know, might as well give it a shot. And grab that. Do you on normal? Great. We set up our 3 Davids. This will be the last time that we have to worry about using Johnnies to pop early, so we get a couple down here on these edges, and then the Johnnies up here murk things. You could feasibly do it here, but because those guys will still be invisible during their appearance in that section, not great. Probably should have just given him the slow. Yeah, we're fine. Okay, I'm gonna do a slow now. So I've got, like, I think this round and another round to get enough money for another Johnny on the right. There's the invisible guys. There's the money I needed. Put him down before he hit start. Otherwise, we're having one running free. And my personal qualifications for this category is you have to, you cannot let anything through, period. You cannot lose any cattle. Start the game with 5, you have to end the game with 5. That's how that works. Small corner, rapid shots, help clean up things, so I don't have to waste the entirety of a Johnny blast on one of them. And then I will get a couple more Davids right there, right along the murder pile. I think one more slow is what I wind up going with, but getting more guys shooting will kill things faster, which is kind of what you're doing. It's what you wants to be doing. Yeah, see, like that. Felt like they were going to get through, but that getting that a little bit extra slow in there, kind of useful. Don't like it when they dodge, though. Yeah, let's not have that happen. Thanks. Extra slow just to try and pump down movement on that guy. It's 15%. Now you actually have to hit him, which means if you're fighting one of the drunk guys, which has evasion, if it doesn't land, they don't get slowed. Also doesn't work on the caprals. They're just immune to everything. So you just need raw damage output, which is why a lot of the times I don't worry about trying to finesse things with headshots and stuns and what other abilities. Frankly, one of the other things I maybe could be doing is getting the 1 point on Tecumseh for his aura, so that we can see the invisible guys. And then, you have got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. Thank you. That was terrible. Okay, so I do need to pump up the damage on these guys. Now, granted, that was one of those guys that could dodge. That was the problem with that. But I don't like seeing that. So yeah, he's evasive and he's fast. We don't like that. Great, hire Tecumseh, get his aura. I was thinking about maybe getting the poison, but I mean, it's a chance. It's not a guaranteed he's poisoned move, so I was thinking maybe I just don't want to do that. Plus the aura is a guaranteed speed up to everyone around you. So I kind of figure let's just keep doing that then, right? Wah, wah, wah. We get barely enough into Tecumseh to get his aura up and online before the invisible units show up in the next turn. We also get a slow on one of the Davids there on the bar. So there we go. And shot, and there you go. So now we're able to take out these guys, because now you're not invisible under his little aura there. And you help clear faster right around this, because this pretty much wherever you see me starting putting the Tecumseh, that is the murder patch. As long as neither of you miss, good, and each one of you is going to shoot these guys once, and that's the end of this turn. Or twice on that guy, okay. We need more Davids on the bar and one up here for cleanup. Because with the extra, that hat that gave me a little extra radius, he can now actually hit guys all the way up to here, which means I don't have to wait for them to come all the way around to the bottom of the bar. Now, I will have to on that invisible guy, and that's fine. Not going to lose sleep over that. That guy didn't get hit at all because everybody else was, occupied. which is why I needed all 3 there on the bar to finish the cleanup. And now we're just going to start steamrolling things. We're just going to keep placing in the rest of our guys here that help decimate these guys, so I don't have to wait for the entire of that duration. This was the stage that inspired me to start grabbing Billy the Kid and using his headshot abilities, because you don't want to stun down here. You've got low damage guys that are doing not much to these guys when they first spawn. You want, if anything, you're going to have them getting stunned up here. And while it's not a bad idea, you wind up with so much damage here in the little circle that that's generally what you want to have. Probably should have powered one of you up. Or a higher slow on that guy, I think is what I was supposed to do. But otherwise, just fill out the holes. Excuse me. And then, the less and less the things get past this point, the better off you wind up doing. So placing things in Tecumseh's aura there is a good idea. I'm going to get him going now and spec into headshots. While I dump in more DPS. Otherwise, I think I'm only going to do the one. He helps whittle down. His damage is the lowest in the game, but that extra 12, again, might just be enough for some of these guys. That helps us move on to the next thing they're supposed to be shooting. Again, with that extra range, he can actually hit things right around the corner. Get a headshot or 2. He's not really going to be able to do much just damage overall. It's more about volume for him. There was a headshot. Look at that. I love it. This is a nebulous spot here. You've really only got the corner, and it's only for this group, so he's not going to do much against this other group because no one's going to wander into that corner. And he's more the same, but he can also help finish. Then more on the bar. And then there. Yeah. Oops, you wandered into the aura. You did. More headshots. Because he also, yes, he fires with each hand, so just outright, because the interesting thing here is that your experience is based off of, like, damage that you do to things. So him just outright killing things means that there's actually a lot of experience not going into other guys. The reason that's not a huge problem is you can just build another guy. If you need to power up guys because you're hurting on space, that I get. If you don't, you just start nuking things, right? Like, just that guy's just dead. Oops. And then getting just another 2% is not huge, but you have 2 guys being able to do it, so it's very fast, in theory. If not, you still got 2 guys whittling down everybody for a fair amount of damage. I'm not even going to mess with speeding up things with Tecumseh Zara. We're just going to finish it off. Boom. So I do these next 2. I run to town, buy another, I think it's gun. You want to space out how far back you put those Davids, because you want as much experience as possible going into Tecumseh first, so he can get to his level 1. If, like, these guys are ahead of him, they're all dead before Tecumseh can get to his level 1. And now that I have the aura, we're good. I keep thinking there's another radius item that I should probably be getting that would give them just that last smidge to be able to, so that his aura would cover them. But it's fine. It's fine. If you remember to drop that guy in fast enough, you can grab them before they go all the way around. At least these 2 could play cleanup on something I might have missed. Yeah, like that guy. Nope, never mind, he didn't make it. We do use stuns on the billies here because it's very, very useful. And with the extra that are on the hat, you can reach the bridge. I can have two guys here putting in some heavy lifting. And the terrain here is actually just hot garbage in terms of trying to find guys to get a good murder hole going unless you want to go all the way back here, and I don't. Because his aura is expanded a little bit, you can get these guys viable, so that's what I do instead. Do need to get those billies rolling though. But I've got the core 5 and also a slow on him. Makes me wonder what a task of this would look like. Is it just Billy the Kid, 2% chance per hit, headshots, every day, all day? Last time I ran this one, I actually did go with headshots, and one of them did immediately headshot the boss of this one, and it was kind of hilarious. Just walked in, oh, well, he did. Never mind. So I might do that again. Get some stuns up and rolling on him. I mean, you can see the experience just kind of flows in real fast. Alright, you can take headshots. Why not? Again, it's less experience than other guys are going to be able to get by shooting the guys that are coming in. If you got somebody with 2,000 hit points, that's 2,000 hit points worth of experience that other guys aren't going to be able to get because he just dies in one shot. So effectively, 2,000 experience becomes 12. Because I think he only gets the 12 damage as experience. He does not. It would be nice if he got all of the experience, but he do not. But this is pretty much all it is we go with here. I put a couple Johnnies right here just for extra damage to kind of pound some of that out. But headshots and build up a little bit slow for him, and otherwise, this is the build. They don't get to live too long. And I don't worry about experience on most everybody. It's pretty much just either abilities or build another unit. Like, if you have to start powering guys up because the terrain sucks and you don't have room to be able to fit more guys in there, then that's understandable. That's the entire reason, the allure behind Chuck, because his radius is that much further than Johnny's, and the damage, at least the damage per second, is pretty comparable. It's just that his range is so much further, so you can throw him up here and he would actually be able to reach the bridge, but he also costs literally twice as much as David. So you would much rather have, you'd much rather have two Davids. Because you could have two different spots with two different locations doing a bunch of damage to him like that. There's the headshot. Good stuff. Good stuff. I like it. Right. You gotta love the ones where you're able, the availability of making your murder pile is right at the start of the stage. It's like, thank you for that. Oh, yeah, sometimes that happens. Alright, so we've got our aura. We're good. Now we just build DPS everywhere. And this is the one where you really start to see lag pile up, because I make so many guys. Which I probably don't need to do. I really should be, like, speccing more into billies and headshots for just less. But this is the first stage you start running into the Capral, who is, cannot be, nothing affects them. You can't stun them, you can't slow them, you can't poison them. Headshots don't work. So, not pretty. We don't like it. Gotta remember to put a Johnny there on the corner. And see, I keep thinking maybe instead of the Johnny there on the corner, I should be putting a Billy. But I want to put the Billy on that next slot because his range is actually slightly superior to Johnny. So he can actually continue, at the very least, to actually damage things help whittle him down. Plus, he's shooting 2 guys at once, so very, very helpful. So let's get that Billy going now. And then we get another Tecumseh off to the left, so we have 2 circles so that we don't have to worry about guys coming all the way back up. Tecumseh actually does very, very, very respectable damage. Johnny does 38. Tecumseh does more. He's slower, but it's not... It's negligible, the difference in speed, since the damage is still there. Just guys that are able to pot shot things in this section. And we'll get 1 headshot going for now. I'll make it 2. There's that headshot all the way up there. Very nice. I don't know how you got it off on that guy, but okay. But otherwise, things walk in and immediately die. That, if you place them too close to where things initially walk in, they actually their first shot won't hit because they're off screen. Kind of crap. Don't like it, but that's just how it goes. And as you can see, caprals are the ones that start to make you go, ooh, I need just more guns. Which is true, you do. I could slot in a couple more Davids right there on those spots. Get another headshot going. And he's probably very close to being at max level, which at max level you tune up his damage all the way, and he's hitting not there, but yeah, he'll hit 36 at max, which is almost what a David does, and he's more than twice as fast. So very, very good at playing cleanup. So you don't have to wait for the next David to actually get a shot off. You can just get your shot off. Yeah, he's not there yet. Oh well. Also, just having more guys in general, being able to get their shots, very useful. It's a little bit extra for cleanup. So you should be close. So we don't even worry about dealing with the slows since there's so many caprals. We really just boost damage and go with that. See, he's at cap. He's going to be able to get a bunch. Yeah. 83 damage, more than double. Which I think that everybody winds up at more than double if you cap them out. 4's pretty much double damage. So, you know, a nice crazy amount of extra damage right there. Johnnies aren't really going to be doing a huge amount because their first bullets are going to be just kind of usually being fired at guys that don't exist. But it's fine. They help put in their weight. They got the headshots, and everybody else will be able to clear out caprals as they happen. Headshot build's really putting in work over here. Power you up. One of the things I keep forgetting to do that I should be doing is making sure that I'm getting the Tecumseh's immune. See, just headshots don't work. You need to be getting the Tecumseh's speed ups going. It does help. It's a 4% per level, so now it's 20% faster for everybody in the aura. Which even no, that doesn't extend to him. He's because of that one. But otherwise, this is how you do it. Yeah. Miss, headshot. Well, now it just looks like you're not even trying. You're just gambling on luck. What are you doing to me here? Speed them up too. Extra damage. This is the last wave. Probably didn't need to worry about dumping points into that one, but that's fine. Yeah, they pretty much don't even get past the corner anymore. They don't get past the Johnny. And I'm not going to let them run down here. We don't hire him anymore. We don't need to grab this gun, which is the second best gun in the game. We've got it. We are good. And the little extra damage and range and attack speed allows me to push through this one even faster. So you build your murder corner here, because there are the doubles, and this is the nearest one right here. And you get enough experience again into Tecumseh, so he gets his aura fast enough. And then we build around this and then slowly work our way up. The boss comes in this door. Need to remember to actually buy his aura. And we're set. See, now Johnny started out at 15, he's doing 17. He went from 38 to 41. Tecumseh went at 43 to 46. Every little bit. And he can actually reach guys down there. He can reach guys up here to help whittle them down at the start. And he can pick off anybody that somehow gets through. Pretty much you build this little corner of the sky. Call it Pippin. No, we don't. No one does that stuff. Don't be like that. Kind of the same for that guy. Some of it gets a little bit hectic later, so I do wind up putting a guy there. And a guy in the middle. But then, yeah, just build up Johnnies, a couple Johnnies here, or sorry, Davids and Davids and Davids, and that guy gets a slow. The boss wanders in and gets fragged. He's a big beefy boy, so by the time he gets down to here and this guy's got a ton of experience, reduces all of his movement speed, and by then he's been blown to smithereens. So, good times, good times. I'm not going to worry about building that one just yet. I think just clearing out guys as fast as possible before they even get down here, effectively making it so this group only has to worry about these guys coming in, because they'll all be getting decimated by the top half. We're out of aura. That's fine. He's just going to keep getting his damage out and about. To play clean up a bit. Here's 30% slow on somebody. I do that when the caprals are coming out. Very useful. Won't do anything to them. One of the other interesting quirks here is that when you have someone with slow, he's going to go out of his way to target the next nearest thing that he can target that does not have a slow on him. So that one guy is going to be focusing not on the guy furthest along the path. He's going to be focusing on the next guy to slow down, which is interesting, but I like it. You wind up, oh no, that guy's slow, and this guy's slow, and this guy's slow. Doesn't apply to caprals. But then everybody else can focus on killing the ones that are getting ahead, and he's worrying about stopping the next guy. Kind of fun. Yeah, see, he went out of his way to shoot this guy up here when there were these other guys down here, because that was the next one that could be slow. Well, the next one that could be targeted that also needed to be slow. Those the engines were invisible while he was doing his due diligence. I don't think he's not max yet. He's getting close. God, he's not even at 4 yet. Woof. Oh, well, what you gonna do? Because you'll still be able to hit the boss when it comes to this one. We only got 25 waves. We're on 21 right now. Woo-ha. This is pretty much the build. This is it. Maybe one guy right there. But otherwise it'll be powering up the guys that I have already. I'll go ahead and do that one. Just as backup. Get you. Get more slow into you. I don't think either of these guys will get to 5. That's fine. We can get more damage pumped into everybody else. I think I want 1 slow on him, because it'll affect him long enough to get down to here. The boss will rue his experiences something fierce, and here's the boss. Let's go with that. More upgrades than I think I needed to worry about getting. But yeah, he's dead. Oh well. Open the bridge for me, please. Don't know why you were in jail. Apparently you're too good at your job. You by yourself fixed that bridge, so I'm going to go ahead and say it was probably that. I've been toying around with a couple of different ways of handling this one, which, in hindsight, like, why wasn't I doing it that way before? I was doing the extreme, like, oh, and I'll put another David up here. No, why wait? No, put him there. He's going to get more shots off on guys. And this is the backup. This is the kind of your starter set of what to have guys do. There's your aura, and we're set. Save up, get another David, put him here. Johnny, David's across the bottom. Because now he's actually in the aura, and he can hit guys coming in and going out, and they should not get past this point. As soon as I get a Johnny up on that corner, he does a really, really good amount of just helping whittle everybody down. And I don't have to worry about powering any of these guys up. It's just kill enough guys to make money fast enough to drop down another unit somewhere. So they have to do less with whatever's left over. Like this. Caporals. See, they remove so much of the intricacies of what anybody can do because they're all abilities, and you don't get to do any of them because they're just immune to it. Like, that sucks. I don't like that. So instead of trying to be cool and fancy and finesse your way through, you don't get to do that. It's just, well, you might as well have raw damage. Okay. And then build up as soon as possible so you can clear them out the second they're moving onto the screen. So we'll get another Tecumseh up there for the invisible goobers. Pretty much right at that spot. Yeah, I put him there. But for now, we're doing plenty to mangle everything before they get down to the safety spot. I do put a Billy up top so that he can start headshotting anything except the caporals. And we worked our way forward so that he will still be able to get his experience to be able to get his aura rolling. Because it's kind of important. There we go. I'll put a Billy up there. I'll put the David there. Since now these guys aren't going to be invisible, there's not much left to worry about in the way of cleanup. Don't know why I was staring at him, not putting him on the map. Hey, loud shooty, shooty, bang, bang. Keep trying to get a better mix here, because it's a tower defense, and it's based around, loud shooty, shooty, bang, bang guns, so it gets very loud. Kind of annoying like that. I'm going to put another one there, just why not? Need to be getting headshots into you. Not for this group, obviously. At least they're, you know, good for the experience. Things just, I don't want you going very far down the line. It's just faster if you don't make it that far. Can't even slow them, which is so annoying. You might get to 4. Maybe. Well, who gets 40? Okay, good. And that's pretty much all we need to worry about here. If anything, you just power up other guys so that they, you know, shoot faster, do more damage. I don't think he's going to get to 5. Oh, well, the next wave's 30, so probably not. That's pretty much all we're going to need. Just go. Yeah, things aren't going to get past there. They are just dead. Which is faster than waiting on them to move all the way down to some other location. Another fun one, because the murder spot is right at the bottom of the screen. Right where they come in. This is another one where I started toying around with billies more, which is fun. There goes the 4th wave. Now we just line up David's and a couple of little things on the corners, and everybody gets blown up. Now there are a couple of the drunk thugs, so evasion is a problem. You could have really, really bad RNG, and they actually do manage to squeak past. And we don't like that. You don't want to see that happen. You also need enough damage to be able to clear through the caprals and those guys that can heal. They are not fun. We do not like them. And you need enough DPS to absolutely make sure you kill the guys that can stealth before they get out of the R. Because if they do, they free reign all the way up. We do not want that. I do not want this. Downward Spile's good stuff. Let's get home. So I got 2 more Johnnies on the bar. Not Johnnies. I keep saying Johnnies. 2 more Davids on the bar. And then I'll build down here, and that's this stage. Easily mangled. Okay. I mean, the combination of really, really good damage and the range on David is just obscene. He trivializes one of the other units in the game so that you don't get him. You don't have to. Johnny's there for moral support. And, you know, helping finish off guys that are a little bit lower on health. Because you might as well. Pretty much this is it. I'm going to put in the 2 billies. See how much headshotting we can even do, if any. Probably not much, but might as well. But it's also just that little extra damage. Yeah, see, that guy almost got through. Little extra damage to help play clean up. Oh, this is the last wave. He's not even going to get there. Oh well. Whatever. Just go raw damage output. That's what works. Great. Into the town. Yay. Barely can't afford the belt yet. I have to do 12, and then I get my amulet, I get my radius boots, I also get my belt after that. Murder hole, work your way downwards. We do build another Tecumseh along the way down because there are going to be some of those guys. And there's also a fair number of caprals. This is one of those stages where I thought, well, maybe I could try out the headshot strats with Billy. No, it's not really going to fly there. So these are the four that we use. Really, David's the MVP. I would say Tecumseh probably next. Then Johnny and Billy's. Billy has his uses, but he's not going to be single-handedly winning this war for you. I'm out of coffee. Of course I am. Oh well. It's getting close to bedtime anyway, so oh well. That little extra right there that David and Johnny there on the corner is predominantly, because of these guys, what I'm going to need to be able to push forward without letting guys through. Last thing you want is one of those heart attacks. I mean, he can be a last-ditch one-shot wonder. Kind of don't want to have to bank on that. It's also slower because you got to wait for the guy to run all the way through. I don't want that. So as per usual, damage reigns supreme. So do that. I want the Tecumseh here. But I want damage too. Thunk, thunk, thunk. You can see they're able to clear all the way over here, and I can even put ones there, and they will still be able to hit because their range is so obscene. That's a good thing. Dodgy boys, don't like it. Plus from there, Tecumseh still has enough range that he's able to hit both sides. Don't think he's going to get there on this one. That was close. Oh well. And get it on the next one. And put him up higher so he doesn't steal a shot from you, and you've got great. We got our double. Any invisible guys are pretty much just going to walk into here and then just get murked. This is what you want. Yeah, see, oh no, that one barely made it. Whatever will happen. Oh, never mind. Everything just winds up having so much health that you just kind of have to dump more and more guys in there like that. I should have been putting those guys down there first. Oh well. Didn't think about it. And any singular point of slow isn't really going to matter nearly as much as damage or save up 4 of them and put down another David. There's no good spots to put any guys down there to try and hit things early because the radius isn't good enough, and their range is good for covering 2 but not 3, so there's no point putting them there. Can put them on that section. They can still reach across, and I can fill out these slots too. If I was going to use a chuck anywhere, it would be right there. And I don't need to worry about that, so I'm not going to worry about that. need to worry about this side. They get that a little extra haste. Look at that. Speed of 0.57 instead of 0.55. Woo! That 2% boost, baby! There, guys up here for cleanup, and that's the stage. Nope, meant to put them there. Oh well, doesn't really matter on these because they're invisible. Yay! The big boys take half damage for their first amount of their first health bar bit there. It's not fun, but what are you gonna do? Can I put one there, maybe? Nah, you won't be able to hit the far side. Oh well. I was thinking about it. And after this is final wave. Yeah, a little extra cleanup. See, it feels so much slower here, doesn't it? And then once guys start falling off, things speed up. Yay. Right. Get my amulet, go back to town, get my belt, which has just a crazy amount of other good stats. Go get my radius hat, because again, radius hat covers up the flaws of the map. It's only 10%, but that 10% is huge. So I do 2 more stages, and I sell off that gun I bought earlier and buy a better gun. We clean up 15 and we're done. Another fun one where you get to build just immediately right up front, and yeah, the radius starts to be a bit of a fun little thing here. Like, these first 2 slots are largely useless for most units. Like, you can't really put a Johnny any closer than, like, here. Thing is, everybody on this map immediately kind of wanders down, so you don't have to worry about the top bar. You can emphasize these lower slots, especially with the extra range. Yeah, see, the next one, he actually starts whiffing on initial shots. His first shot won't even matter. Don't get me wrong, still do it. Because after that first shot, you want that damage. He's also now doing a robust 44. So just, you immediately pop, you immediately get blown up. Couple of Johnnies, their damage isn't huge, but that little extra bit of cleanup is useful. Well, let's actually go ahead and get Captain Headshot there going. Also, the boss of this place is a Capral, so he doesn't, he's going to ignore everything that we do, and he's got a ton of health, so you want damage focus here, not, you know, the fun stuff, unfortunately. Because he's one down, I do put another David right here. Oop. So, building the correct grouping as fast as possible, getting into the next wave as fast as possible, minimizing your downtime for putting guys back there is key. I think that's the last anything I need to make. Oh no, I got one more David, right here. Because he could actually hit things when it matters. Get to 125, and yeah, you're already at cap. You should get to cap shortly. Should probably be speeding up the Tecumseh, but I don't think he's anywhere near. Oops! Oh no! Well, you'll hit a little bit harder. I guess I got that going for me. I did not mean to do that. Dagnabbit. Yeah, 4's fine. Oh, I should probably be getting some headshots in. It's not going to be hugely amazing, but it'll be helpful. So you should be pretty close. At the very least, you get to 4. 4's good. 4's effectively double damage. Oh, wait. Did I just do you? I did. I don't know how I managed to click him. I wanted this guy. That was weird. Whatever. Next is the boss. We don't have to click anything else. The boss is gonna walk in and get blowed up. Yay. Now this one you got to play a little bit fancier, which sucks because it takes a while for guys to get back to this point. At least then, once that happens, you can build guys up front that are going to be able to do a lot more damage for you. But you want to be able to get your safety point. Yeah, see, that's just kind of how it goes. You take a stun on this guy, again, just as safety. We build a David right up there. And the stuns occasionally are slightly annoying because it'll happen like way up there, but at least it gives you enough time to clear out anybody else that might be in the vicinity. He'll get a little bit extra damage on him. Yeah, like that. He didn't have the assistance of the other people, but it works. And then we, put in a David there to clean up anything that might get a little bit close, and then we build forward. 2 Tecumsehs, a couple of headshotters, and then largely just Davids. 45 waves on this. And for some odd reason, my split, I don't know why, was like just under 6 minutes. I'm pretty sure that's functionally impossible. I don't know why I had that as a split. I don't think that can happen. Oops. Oh well. get my Tecumsehs up on the board. A couple Billies. Because there are Caprals still, so it sucks. Not really much you're going to be able to do about it. This way, invisible units can be taken care of, and then you pump as much raw damage as you can. To destroy things as soon as they appear on screen. The nice thing about this one is it has a pretty definitive split of who shows up on top and bottom. So the pacing isn't, here's 3 guys jammed down your throat immediately. It's guy, 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 guy. So it's easier to kind of work with. It also kind of hampers Billy's damage. Kinda. Like, he's really good at just, oh, there's a constant swath of 2 guys coming through, and then the next 2 guys, and the next 2 guys. There are points in time where he's only shooting 1 guy at a time, which is not playing to his strengths. However, there's the consistent 2 guys at a time. So he's always hitting the 2 that are there. Yeah, see, now this is when you start to get a little bit overwhelmed. That's why David comes into play. The huge amount of range, he starts firing faster. Or, not faster, sooner. You would think go with the Johnnies, they'll fire faster and pick the guys off, but they don't live long enough. See, there's those Caprals. I see I'm now getting texts. I had a nap earlier today. I hope I didn't miss anything important. More headshots, please. Not useful against this wave, but useful in general. Oh, I saw one that said immune. It would have been a headshot. No. There's the headshot. Nice. You can't build a unit right there. I don't know why. It's weird. Kind of annoying. So, oh dear. My apartment has terrible reception, so there are a lot of times when the phone will just suddenly be like, oh, the signal's crystal clear. Check out all of these texts all at once. Oh, don't like that. Yeah, see, that previous split, I would have been done by now. How? There's not really any safe way to build here in the middle, especially once you get Indians showing up. It's because then they're gone. You need somebody all the way back here to peel them off anyways. So yeah, it's just a how. Oh boy. It's definitely a fake split that you had to go. That's what I'm saying. Let's just ignite guys as soon as they show up on the screen. That is the plan. Bloody hell. Alright, 10% on headshots. Hell yeah. That versus the large amount of lag that I am generating. But I don't need these guys anymore. So maybe that'll help. Also means I get to dump more points into guys down here to make them hit harder. I got a ton of cash, so I can boost anybody up to max. Except you're not going to get to max. Oh well. And everybody's just going to die super quick. This is what you want to see. Yeah, already back there. I don't like that. But we could sell that hat. Oh, that is the one with radius. Okay. That's fine. Not hat. Gun. Whatever. Great. Final stage. So I have slightly less radius, but 10% damage and 9% attack speed. That little amount is what matters here. We shore up our spot right here. Thankfully, that's the most dangerous one right there. Is those the drunk thugs. One of them has before snuck past all 3 of my units and actually got into a cow. I don't like it. Then we get our murder holes going with a couple of billies there. But otherwise, get enough damage for it to matter. And the billies, they will get their experience. That is not a problem. On this one, we don't mess with headshots. We just go for the stuns because we have so many other guys around them that the damage is pretty obscene. Yeah, like that. Might make you a little bit nervous at times, but that's fine. Alright, you each have a rank of stun. So now it's rank up, build a Johnny or a David. Usually a David. Rank up, build a David. Rank up, build a David. Rank up, build a David. Because, I mean, if they stun a guy, it's helpful if you have the damage somewhat in the vicinity to be able to help actually capitalize on the stun. Rank up. Build a David. Don't know why I put you over there. For now, I think we have enough damage we can just finish ranking. Oh, no, no. Oh! Hoo, hoo, hoo. Look at that one. That was great. Almost had to reset the map, you chucklehead. I don't like that at all. Oh, no, we did get there. Cool. So ignore the red. The red is incorrect right now. You get to 5. pretty much everything wanders into that section and gets demolished. So now it's just more damage on the table. This stage has two bosses. There's a Capral and a guy that heals. You want to stun the guy that heals, and then everybody else destroys the Capral while he's not doing anything. And since he'll keep moving, that means your guys will be focused on him further down on the map. And everybody up top, lesser damage that they may be, they destroy him, the healer. I think I'm done making Johnny's. It's just going to be David's from here out. Don't know how the heck I got a freaking 110. Some point. Well, I do know how I got a 110. I didn't. There's no way to do that stage in 6 minutes. At least not on a single run. Yeah, with this gear set up, I could probably go back in there and do it in 6, or maybe with the extra money. But I don't have either of those, so that's not going to happen. Right, so this is... Now we just need to be powering up guys to kill faster. Oop, don't do that. Okay. So get to 125, that's how much it costs to get to max. Hope the guy has enough experience to, well, get to max. Power him up. 89 damage. Shark starts at 75. That's pretty good. I mean, I guess. I don't think there's going to be a huge amount. No, Tecumseh can get to full. Okay, well, speed up all these guys as well. Okay, cool. No arguments out of me there. And here's the bosses. And he's stunned, so we finish off the Capral and then move on to that guy. And that's that. Click it about. As soon as we leave the screen. Bam. 113.35. Hey, I'll take it. I'll take it. Well, suppose that's good enough for me then. I'm gonna upload this and go to bed. Woo!